What's going on? It's your boy Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com, and today we're taking a trip back in time to the G-Funk era. Warren G is back with his first EP in quite some time, and the whole basis of it is to introduce the G-Funk era to a new generation. Hence, Regulate G-Funk Era Part 2, the EP, was born. Um, the first thing that everybody's going to gravitate towards is the fact that Nate Dogg is on all the records, minus the intro, which is just, Reverend talking. So we haven't got much, Nate Dogg since he passed away. He doesn't seem like the type that had a whole stash of music recorded, but, it's good to know that him and Warren G were always kind of working on some stuff and that they have material to put out. Out of those four, man, I think My House is probably the worst of those hooks because it sounds like an underdeveloped idea. When I think of like a Nate Dogg hook, I want to hear something that's like, it's catchy, it's smooth, but it's not repetitive in a way that's annoying. And that's how I feel My House is. It feels like more of an idea than, an actual hook. Out of them, I think Dead Wrong is probably the best. It's, good Warren G, with the verses, and Nate Dogg on the hook, of course. I like his guest feature choice. He kind of sticks to like a veteran status with, E42 Short, Jeezy, and Bun B. Those are the only guests on the thing besides Nate Dogg, of course. I feel like it's also short. It's 16 minutes. It's easy to get through. And at the same time, I feel like if you're going to reintroduce yourself to a new generation, maybe you need to give a little bit more. I feel like, what Warren G did on this EP was, it's not a bad EP by any means necessary, but it's going to take a lot more than this to introduce, the G-Funk era to a new generation. I know he has an album coming out in 2016, and with that album, I really hope he works with like some of the new generation. If you want to, get people to pay attention, you got to put something cool together like Warren G featuring Dom Kennedy and, have a Nate Dogg hook that's, is laying around. Something like that. Something that connects to the new generation and gives them an incentive to want to listen. Because, there's a whole generation of people that probably never heard Warren G. And it sucks to know that they probably don't know the greatness of Regulate. I love that record. But, Warren G has to do more to, do something in this culture. Hopefully he does that, and it's not a bad EP at all. Go pick it up on iTunes now. It's like a really good appetizer for Dr. Dre's upcoming album. It fits in that whole West Coast spectrum. So, and I also gotta say this. DJ Easy Dick, if you know who that is, then you're really fluent in your West Coast music. He makes an appearance, so you definitely got to pick up and listen to that. Those are my thoughts on Regulate the G-Funk Era Part 2 EP. I'd love to know yours. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the EP. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at sermonsdomain. And most importantly, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. And until next time, peace.